Hi guys! In today's video we'll be making this cute mini seahorse aquarium. You can of course change it up and make any type of aquarium that you want. I just went for seahorses because I hadn't made those yet and I found some pictures that were really cute. I made 3 very colorful seahorses, however I didn't take into account any sort of species or whatever, but if you want to get a pet like this in real life you should always check their needs and if they can go together in one tank and so on. Firstly, I made myself a sketch to figure out the size of the tank, so I made a piece for the back and for the top and bottom, and I went for a slightly different shape this time to make it a little more interesting. For the top and bottom base, I'll be using this sturring stick, which is actually just the one you use for paint. Trace the sketch onto the wood, cut it out, I used a small hand saw, and then file the edges to make them neat. You want to cut out 2, so I have one for the top and the bottom, and then you can paint both of them using black acrylic paint. Once they're all coated in paint, you want to seal it in using a layer of Mod Podge. For the glass part of the fish tank, you want to cut out a rectangular piece of plastic. I just use some from clear packaging, and then you want to make folds to make it fit the bottom and top piece. Once the glass has been folded, you want to use a strong glue to attach the bottom and top piece. I cut out a little half circle in the top piece to let it more life and also give me a place to insert the resin. To give the sides a bit more strength, I painted some sturring sticks black with acrylic paint before gluing these onto the sides. It's important that you glue all the seams very thoroughly so the resin won't escape when you add it later. For the back piece of the aquarium, I took a piece of recycled cardstock, painted it a dark blue with acrylic paint before sealing it in with Mod Podge. Put the back piece aside for now, while we add some white craft sand to the bottom of the tank. To make the inside corally kind of structure, I used these small grey pebbles and started gluing them together until I had the height I wanted. Once you're happy with your structure, you want to glue on sand to the surface. Then I added different tones of acrylic paint to add a bit more life. For the vegetation, I glued on different shades of dried moss at first, and then I went in with some FlowerSoft, which is shredded plastic in different colors, and added this as well. To make the seahorses, I used Polymer clay, in this case Cernit, but you can use whatever brand you like, and I just shaped it using my hands and also my basic tools such as my X-Acto knife, my needle tool and also my dotting tool. When you're happy with the look of a seahorse, you want to bake it completely according to package instructions before letting it cool and painting on the details using acrylic paint. And here's the 3 little seahorses I made. You can of course make how many as you want. Then you can glue your seahorses onto the reef in different positions before sealing both them and also the reef in with a bit of glaze. And this is just to make sure that the paint won't seep into the resin and the sand won't start coming off. Once dry, you can glue it to the inside of the tank. I decided to glue on painted strips of paper to the top and bottom of the tank for a slightly neater look, before I glued on the back piece and cut off any excess. Now it's time for the resin. You can use whatever brand you want. The one I'm using here is called solid water, where you mix 2 components together until it goes completely clear, and then you're ready to add. I added the resin slowly with one of these plastic syringes for a bit more control, simply dripping it in until the tank was full. Once it was full, I tapped it a bit to try and avoid any major air bubbles getting stuck in there, and then I allowed it to set. And here we are, a little seahorse aquarium is done. I hope you enjoyed this project, and once again it's one of those where you can really customize it to look however you like. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in a new one real soon. Bye!